let's move on to what will likely be the main event. I would throw my money on that it's the main event, and that's going to
it's the
be
main event.
Cody Rhodes defending his title against Solo Sikoa.
I mean, if
the tribal chief,
if the 6-man tag was the main event over the world title match, then this is going to be the main event. So yeah, I mean, I'll say first and foremost, right off the rip, I got Cody Rhodes retaining.
Agreed.
I got Cody Rhodes retaining his title.
That's the easy part.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, the difficult thing to predict is how does this match play out? Like
exactly.
You would assume KO and Randy will get involved somehow. Do we potentially even get a Randy turn on Cody at some point in this night and then start that new feud? Because there's two things that I'm so confident about, and it's that Cody's retaining, and it's that we're getting the return of the real tribal chief, the real man,
throw him up,
that runs the head of the table, and he is the only man that I will acknowledge as my tribal chief. Roman Reigns is returning.
Fully agree. I
Throw your ones up. We getting Roman Reigns return. I think the big thing is, how does it happen?
Okay.
Does it happen?
What are your theories?
Well, there's a few options. You know, they could do the classic. They could do the classic. Referee gets knocked down, and then whatever, like the whole bloodlines, like holding Cody or whatever. They're about to like whatever hit him with a chair or something, and then you get Roman's music,
the Simone spike.
Yeah, I said a chair.
I know. It'll be a Simone spike.
Okay, but well, he can hit a Samoan spike without knocking the ref down.
No, I mean like he's hitting Cody with a Samoan spike.
No,
yeah, but this is like post match. It doesn't matter.
Okay, no, I'm saying ref gets knocked down, match is still going on. Like this is an option that like the bloodline starts interfering and like fucking up Cody with a chair or something. Like while the ref is down and the match is still going on, and then we get the Roman return. Of course, like you said, which I think the most likely option is that it happens after the match. I think Cody probably, I could potentially even see Cody getting like a roll-up win in a weird way, like squeaking out a victory, like fighting against the whole bloodline once again, basically. And then, like you said, maybe they're doing a post-match beatdown, and that's when we get the Roman return.
Classic.
I think I think a really fun option is right before the bell rings. Like these two men are standing face off, ref's about to do it, and then his music hits. Solo's like, what the hell? Like he's about to have his main event match. I think that's a really interesting one. What do you think? How's the return?
Watch the match then?
I don't know.
Like I just sit there and just watch the match.
Maybe that would be sick.
That would be cool.
I don't know though. I don't know.
Paul Heyman.
What's your thoughts? Yeah, that's the other thing. He has to return with Paul, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they got to return together.
Paul Heyman's walking in front of him, just like hyping him up.
Yeah,
bro, it's gonna be.
Paul Heyman's gonna be standing so tall. He's gonna be like staring at him, smiling so hard, bro. He's gonna be cheesing. It's gonna be hilarious. All right.
I think.
How do you think the Roman return happens? Because I'm gonna say you agree that we're getting the Roman return here.
100%. 100%. Couldn't be more confident about anything in my entire life that Roman's coming back tonight. Now,
I mean, his original return, wreck everyone and leave. That was at
exactly.
SummerSlam. So, remember
I
that moment
think
like it was
that
yesterday.
I know it was pretty crazy how
That's a heel
feels
shirt.
like it was.
That's a heel. I will never remember. I'll never forget saying that. I was like, wreck everyone and leave. That's a heel shirt. Only a heel wears that shirt.
Yeah,
So
that was
yeah, what a
awesome.
moment.
We were like freaking out about that. Um, but I think that man, I think the first thing when whoever's trying to figure out how this is playing out, you need to decide. The first thing you got to decide is if Randy's turning on Cody tonight, right? Because that'll
Mhm.
kind of set up how things happen. I think Randall Keith Orton's turning on Cody Rhodes on SummerSlam.
Okay.
Because I think we're getting Cody versus Randy at Bad Blood in Cody's hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. So that makes things interesting because then you have to take in a few other things. I think that ref gets knocked down. Shit kind of hits the fan, right? Tama and Tonga get involved. Fatu gets involved. KO gets involved. Randy gets involved. It's pure chaos, right? The ref's down. Shit's hitting the fan. No one can get order. I think that in the midst of all of that's happening in the background, Cody's going to hit a crossroads on Solo Sikoa. He's got him fired. He's got him set up. He's fired up in the middle of the ring. And then the Viper from out of nowhere runs up behind him and RKO's Cody. And then both Cody and Solo are laying there in the center of the ring, right? It's chaos. Everyone's screaming, holy shit, holy shit. It's the craziest thing we've ever seen, man. And then the ref sort of takes some more time to get back to his feet, to get his head right. Solo kind of rolls over to get Cody into the pin. 1, 2, Cody kicks out, right? Everyone gets fired up. Cody's not losing his title tonight. So then they sort of go at it for a little bit. Randy's left. Everyone else, the Bloodline and KO, they're all just on the outside. And then Cody eventually finishes it off Solo with 3 crossroads. And then he gets the win, right? Match is done. And then they're beating Cody down, right? Randy left. They're beating KO down. They've got KO neutralized. They're beating up Cody. And then we're going to get that moment, like you said, potentially putting Cody through the announce table, potentially hitting him with a chair, maybe something worse. Boom. Roman's music hits. He's walking out. Paul Heyman by his side, fucking fired up. And then the show closes on that stare down of Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa.
Yeah,
And
so
Solo sort of
does Roman walk
backs
down
his
the
boys down.
Does Roman walk down
Oh
the
yeah,
ramp?
yeah,
He walks wait,
yeah.
he gets in the ring?
He gets in the ring. He stares down Solo.
Does Solo try to like hug him or something? Solo try to play it cool? Or does Solo just
Nah,
stare at him?
he he stares at him, and
Yeah,
then he kind of is
I think
like,
Solo's the
"Fuck, he
type to
wants to
own.
beat the shit out of Roman."
Yeah, I think Solo's the type to like own it. Like I don't think he's scared to tell Roman like what he's feeling, you know
Yeah,
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
he just did that a few weeks ago in his
I knew
promo.
Yeah, but
Basically just called him out.
he didn't do
Also,
it to his face.
that's true, but I think it's like
No, you're right
Jacob
though.
is
You're
gonna
right
want.
though. You can't like just say all
He's
that
gonna
stuff
want
and
to.
then be like, "Hey man."
So because like I think it's gonna be like they go face to face.
Yeah.
Solo kind of gives him like a smile, and then he sort of like backs his boys up, and then they kind of like sneak out of the ring, and then
Uh-huh.
Roman throws the one up, and then everyone in that stadium's throwing up their ones,
You got
and then that's
Paul.
kinda how the show closes. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm
Yeah,
so
I can't
fired
wait,
up.
dude.
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna
It's
be
gonna be
electric.
so sick. Probably the biggest pop in wrestling history.
It's gonna be one of the biggest
That's not even
babyface pops. I mean, it's crazy that What did it take to make Roman Reigns the biggest babyface that you always wanted him to be? Make him one of the best heels of all time, and that's how you make him like one of your biggest baby faces. It's like kind of yeah. So shout
Well,
out
and
to
it's like, dude, it's
Roman.
crazy because like this is like again, it's if whenever you guys are watching this, you need to definitely be in the moment because this return, because he's returning at SummerSlam, this return is going to be one of the best returns in wrestling history. So just definitely kind of take a moment to remember where you are, who you're with,
Yeah, it's gonna be
the
so sick.
sights around you, and definitely just soak it all in because this is one of those like legendary and iconic moments that you just like you're gonna remember where you were for when Roman Reigns returns to confront Solo Sikoa to get back his head of the table. So